But the general idea was, and the spirituality aspect, this is a book of Tanya, written by the rabbi that we mentioned previously, Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi. It was written about 150 years ago. And it really takes on the Kabbalistic aspect of things, understanding that the world is not made up of everything physical. That's what we perceive, that's what we can touch, but there's a spiritual aspect to everything as well. And every person is made up of a body and a soul. And the way the Alter Rebbe describes is the way to accomplish the mitzvah of loving your fellow as yourself is to not look at the bodies. Understand and appreciate that everybody's soul is exactly the same. We are all children of God. We're all a piece of God. Our soul is literally a piece of God. And when you appreciate that, and the Alter Rebbe that's what he's teaching throughout the book that he writes, the Tanya, and in chapter 32, he describes this idea. If you appreciate everybody around you is a soul, and therefore is not different than everybody else, everybody's exactly the same, it's a lot easier to perform that mitzvah, to love them as yourself, because they really are yourself. It's hard to get to that level of appreciating the nuance there, but when you can, and if we have the ability to really tap into the soul aspect of things, what you end up with is that you can love everybody literally as yourself. It doesn't become difficult to physically love other people as yourself because they literally are you. And you understand that by doing good things to them, and that comes up to another point, I'm just going to throw this in there, is that the mitzvah of loving your fellow as yourself is a commandment of God. So if somebody actually wrongs another person, they've transgressed doubly, and they actually, on Yom Kippur, they have to first get forgiveness from the person that they've wronged and then ask God for forgiveness. God won't forgive you if you haven't gotten forgiveness from the person that you wronged. That's an important aspect. You didn't just wrong, and this is why, because you wronged the soul. The soul belongs to God. If that's the case, then you've wronged the person, but you've also wronged God because you have been ill. You've done something wrong to that piece of God that's within that person. And that's something very important to pay attention to.